what's up everyone? This is Music Tech Help Guy, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to customize the sound of your drummer patterns by customizing Drum Kit Designer, the instrument that powers the acoustic drummers in Logic Pro. I'll show you how to swap out and customize kit pieces, including selecting different samples, tuning the drums, dampening the drums, and creating a kit that fits the vibe you're looking for your composition. Prior to Logic Pro 11, you could only do this with the producer kits, but now this functionality has been added to even the standard Drum Kit Designer kits. Before we get into the tutorial, I need to quickly tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Boombox. Boombox is setting the new standard for file storage, sharing, and collaboration among musicians, bands, artists, producers, and mix engineers. Upload your audio files, stems, mix bounces, lyrics, really any type of file, even full DAW sessions. Collaborators can then leave timestamped feedback on your tracks. Moreover, Boombox offers a complete suite of collaborative tools. This includes a new Boombot AI, which is a virtual co-writer equipped with AI capabilities such as separating stems from stereo files, removing vocals, and generating MIDI ideas. Share and showcase your songs, beats, or samples through private or public playlists. Create personalized artist pages with your own branding, discover new collaborators and clients, and manage song ownership pre-release with song splits, legal contracts, track metadata, ISRC codes, and more. Check out boombox.io today to get 4 GB of free storage or upgrade to one of their premium plans for expanded storage capacity and additional professional-grade features. Okay, so in the previous video, I dragged in a bass, and I showed you all of the parameters within Drummer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disregard the manual entry here that I put in. So I'm just going to choose this top pattern again, and I'm going to choose to follow the combustion bass guitar. So now my kick and snare hits are going to match up with the groove of the bass again. Now let's say that I like the groove, I like the hi-hats, but I want to change out the kick or the snare or the toms or really any element of the kit. So just start by selecting your drummer track, and in the inspector, you can hide and show this with I. You'll see there's a green instrument here. This is Drum Kit Designer. Drum Kit Designer is the sample-based drum instrument that powers Drummer. Now, in earlier versions of Logic with the standard kits, you could only choose like one of 3 options for each drum. Now with Logic 11, you'll see that you can select any of Logic's kick drums or snare drums or toms and swap out any of these sounds. So let's say I want something a little harder hitting. Maybe something like that. And then my snare, let's do something a little deeper and bigger sounding. Yeah, kind of like that one. Swap out the toms. Yeah, I like those. I like the deeper, lower tuned toms. Now for each drum, you can tune the drum, dampen the drum, or add or reduce the gain. So if I want the kick to have a little less ring on it, I can pull up the dampening. It's going to make it a little tighter. If I want it higher tuned, I can do that too. Something maybe a little tighter and a little higher. If it's not loud enough, you can pull up the volume here as well. Now the tuning is in cents. You can do minus or plus 500 cents. So it's like a 1,000 cent range. Essentially, there are 100 cents in a semitone. So you can think of this as shifting this up by 5 semitones or down by 5 semitones. Do the same thing to the snare. Tune that up a bit. Dampen it. There we go. Let's dampen the toms as well. Now with the toms, you can select all, low, mid, or high. So you can apply these changes to just one of the toms or all of the toms all at once. And you're not just limited to the batter percussion. You can do this for the hi-hat. You can do this for the crashes and the ride. Let's find a different hi-hat. I think that's the same one. Cool, let's dampen that hi-hat a little bit. Tune it up a touch. Now, additionally, if you've added the tambourine, shaker, or claps, or other auxiliary percussion in your kit, remember, if you go to details, you can choose that percussion here. You can control the level of that percussion. So earlier I set this to tambourine 1. So if I want more tambourine, I can pull that up down here. Or likewise, if I used one of the shakers, I could pull up or down the shaker level here. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep this on tambourine. Now, there are also input mappings for general MIDI. That's what GM is. So like your kick is C1, your snares are D1 and E1, your toms are F1, G1, A1, B1, and so forth and so on. But you can also map this to V drums. So if you're playing with like a V drum electronic kit, you can actually control drummer as your main instrument with an electronic drum kit. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's how you can use Drum Kit Designer to customize your kit pieces in your drummer tracks. In the next video, I'll show you an additional level of customization using what used to be called the producer kits, which are now called the multi-track kits. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. As always, thank you so much for the support, and thanks for watching.